Welcome back to Inscryption. I'm Akinar, and this is episode 13, where last time we faced off against our first Uberbot, doing its best impression of Leshy with his camera. And we did manage to get the win, and we uncovered some more hidden footage of our buddy Luke Carter. We learned where he got the inscription packs from. We learned about a girl named Casey, who apparently has passed away, although we've also met a Casey in the world of Inscryption, and I can't help but wonder if those two are not one and the same. So we've got some things to keep exploring here, as once again we've shifted, I think, the title screen. I haven't been keeping track of this, but this feels like a different color scheme than what we've had before, and I'm wondering if this is changing every time that we enter a new game mode or format, I guess you could call it. It kind of occurred to me on my walk this morning that really we're kind of playing like you would have in Hearthstone or Magic. There are different formats: constructed, draft, sealed, commander. That's what it feels like we're doing here. We're just playing different formats within the world of, or the card game of, Inscryption. So the PO3 format, if you will, is underway, and we've got one boss down. We've got our star count up to three stars now. We're basically playing Grand Theft Auto at the same time. So, but soon enough, the cops will be chasing us down in no time. And yeah, we're gonna keep going on the game board here eventually. But first, there are things to do around the room, and I do want to do a little bit of exploring, because it felt like we kind of left some things undone when we were in the cabin with Leshy, and I want to try to not miss anything this time if we can help it. I don't know if there's anything yet to do with this, what feels like a card printer. It doesn't seem like we can interact with this yet, if at all. We'll come back to that later. Let's, though... Oh god, what is this? What the hell is that? Was that a mistake? There was something green that was working its way through this tube, and we only got to see it ever so briefly. Was it that gooey mistake that we never interacted with fully back in Leshy's cabin? This is just our rulebook, I think. I don't know if it's worth going through and checking for new stuff. Interestingly, moxes are mentioned in this rulebook, so it could be that we're going to gain access to magic cards, mox cards. Okay, we're not going to go through the entire rulebook, though. Let's, maybe that's already a little bit of spoilers for the current format. We'll check the rulebook when necessary. But let's see if we can solve one of these puzzles that has some now identifiable or recognizable sigils. The Explode Bot sigils we are familiar with. And I think, well, it looks like this left-hand column we cannot do anything with. These two are in place. So we have to live with this Explode Bot taking out this Explode Bot, which is probably good for us, because then that clears... Well, it doesn't really clear this minion, though, because this has Divine Shield. You'll bear with me, of course, if I am using the terminology from the games that I'm familiar with. I think it's actually technically called Armored, but it's Divine Shield in my world. So, I think well, it kind of makes sense, actually, just to leave this where it is, because this is actually more damage this way. So if we explode this, we do this Explode Bot, and then it actually doesn't kill anything to the right, but that's fine, because we want... This actually should work. This is a pretty straightforward one, isn't it? No, it's not. Why did that only result in 3? Oh, right. Right. Because I actually do need to do this. I do need to do it this way. Okay. So... Oh, and then I need to do this. I need to do this. Because now... Okay, because right. The Explode Bot has it's not just killing the minions to the left and the right. It's killing the minion across from it, which means our explode bot dies after attacking. And that also means that its collateral damage goes to previously kill the 2-1, and that's why we weren't attacking for 5, because this guy was dying. But if instead we put a divine shield over here, well, we do want a divine shield, don't we? Because then we'll push for 1. This guy is not going to take, well, he'll take the damage from the explode bot, but he'll still be alive. And then he'll push for 1. Then over here, if we have an explode bot across from us and we attack it and kill it, now it's just going to kill the one here, the 2-1, and now our 4-1 will be free to attack. 1 plus 4 will be 5. I think that works. Sweet. Okay, not too bad. What is this? It looks like some sort of scanner with bombs on it. Mrs. Bombs remote? Sure, take it. Drops bombs on every empty space. Tactical board wipe. Don't be stupid about it. A tactical board wipe. Okay, so that's one of the items that we've added to our table. Mrs. Bomb's remote. Okay, a remote, not a scanner. Fair enough. So that's cool. It drops bombs on every empty space. I'll have to see what that means. I don't know exactly what that means. Does it drop the explode bots on every empty space? I think is what it's going to do, but maybe it's just instantly... Maybe the explode bots are instantly exploding, and so everything in every space that's next to an empty space is dying. Okay. Now this one I don't think I can do, because I don't recognize 2 of these symbols. So we're going to pass on this one for now, because we got to see what these sigils mean. Although it kind of looks like they are Mox related or magic related. I think these are like the green and orange and what was the other color? Blue. The 3 different gems that we saw in the previous format that were related to Mox cards. But then I don't know what this one means. Okay, so we'll come back to that one. Similar to Leshy's cabin, the puzzles do increase in difficulty. And, well, the main difficulty is that you just haven't seen the sigils yet. Hi? Oh, this is the camera. The camera bot. There's a camera icon that appears over it when we hover over. We can take a snapshot. What does that do? Well, this thing was over here before, right? But it did not take a photo of us. But it was turning before, but I don't know what this does. It doesn't make any sense why we are turning the bot and then it's just going back to where it was before. And then the photo doesn't seem to have an effect. Not sure. We did open this up, and I think this is where we got the angler card from. Or no, we got the angler card from here. What was in here? I don't remember, actually. Okay, actually, so there's not as much to interact with as I thought there might be. I felt like maybe we would have other new things that had presented themselves. Although we did see this, something going through the tube momentarily. Maybe there's something to do with that eventually. And eventually we'll solve that puzzle, maybe. And maybe the card scanner. Stuff will progress as the game goes on. So let's keep playing. The first thing here is to find my way back to... I could look at my deck if I wanted, but let's... I guess we probably want to warp. Oh, God. I guess that's probably where we want to go, because there's an infinite stream of binary data here that is coming out of one of the monuments. So we want to, first of all, head back to the start. The skull icon here, I guess, symbolizes that we've defeated an Uberbot. That would make sense. But let's head back to the beginning. Is this the beginning? I think we're on the way back to the beginning. It's got to be in this direction, right? There it is. Okay. We cannot interact with it at all. Nothing similar to the previous format. We have to activate 4 of these before anything interesting happens. And who knows what other formats we might progress into. The Magnificus format, the Grimora format, who knows? For now, let's enjoy the PO3 format as long as it lasts, because it's kind of my favorite. We do have 14 Robobucks, which we could spend if we wanted to upgrade or add a sigil to one of our cards. But I kind of also want to see... Well, I'm curious about buying this item here, but I feel like we've picked up 2 of these so far. And I'm guessing that they're rabbit pelts that we use to trade for cards, but we haven't found a trader yet, so I don't know. Okay, there was a hidden path here, but I think we already got... Yeah, we got one of the pelts here, in fact. So I think we have to open up the bridge, right? The bridge is what was holding our progress back, and now that should be open. Our bridge fixer has been hard at work here. It's fixed. You can go on your merry way. Thank you, thank you. Anything else? Anything else to say? What? You're not so merry? Being a pawn in this petulant android's plot isn't doing it for you? Reloading personality matrix. PO3 did not like that response. It's fixed. So we can get some of these characters, which I still don't think we have a name for this person, but we can get them to deviate ever so slightly from the programming, maybe, that PO3 has assigned them. Okay, first fight of the day. Let's get into it. We got the 3 stars. We'll see how much this really starts to ramp up the difficulty. We should be not hesitant about using our items as needed, because we may get to refill all 3 of these items when we get to the next checkpoint. So let's see how that goes. An alarm bot is a little bit scary here. However, at the same time, we have upgraded our empty vessels, and they now have thorns. So we can just throw this right down there, and this alarm bot is going to get a rude awakening. Out of here, dork. Oh, that feels good. And this explode bot is going to have the same problem if we so choose. But we could also throw down an energy bot to ramp things up. It's probably what we should be doing. And I think we will go ahead and draw from the deck in that case. But, oh, it's cool. Look at this. We've got now a little thorns icon that's hovering around our empty vessel pile. That's cool. Nice. So this is, I guess, supposed to be one of our empty vessels, our little 4-legged friend here. And now he's got the thorns icon. Cool. I'm going to draw from my deck, though, this time. We get Sonya. All right. Yeah, we want to ramp. And I will preserve the face damage here. Ah, but I could have done the... Oh, what am I thinking? I could have drawn... I could have done both, because the energy bot gives me... I haven't internalized that lesson yet, that we don't get an empty energy crystal, or whatever you want to call it. We get one that we can actually use this turn. So that might cost me. We'll see. Oh, a double gunner. That is very scary. We could kill it with our thorns, but he's going to do 4 damage to us. Oh, God. So I probably need... Man. Well, he's not going to deal 4 damage if I put my shield bot in the right place, which I think I need to do. We really need to soak some face damage here. But I guess we'll also be hitting him for some damage. Let's draw an empty vessel this time, and we'll spend our 4 mana like this. And we'll put the shield bot right here. Okay, so this will be all right. Oh, I'm a dingus. That's not how this works. That's not how this works. I totally misplayed. Because I'm thinking that I'm thinking that the vessel being in the same lane, it's whatever lane the gunner is actually hitting. I needed to put the empty vessel over here. Oh, what a misplay. And I could have even like saved my shield bot. Okay, well, we'll see how much that ends up costing me here. I need to actually draw an empty vessel to deal with this gunner. It's not the most valuable usage of my mana, but it's what needs to happen in order to get this guy done for. I'm gonna go ahead and trade off the 49er for the explode bot. The 49er is not the most valuable minion here, and we'll just get the explode bot out of the way. There's nothing coming down next turn from him, so we're gonna have a little bit of breathing room, at least for one turn. All right. And now we do have a swap bot that's going to kill our shield bot. Now the swap bot, after a card bearing the sigil is dealt damage. So that would apply to the empty vessels, wouldn't it? An empty vessel would be perfect to put across from the swap bot. But I also need to start drawing good cards from my deck. Let's draw from our deck this turn because the shield bot is going to block the swap bot temporarily. And now we can start pushing a little face damage with our Quill, which I think I will put that over here. Okay, once again, he's not playing anything behind the swap bot. So I think I'm just drawing another empty vessel here. The thorns, I think, was such a good choice because that one little bit of damage can be so consequential because actually it's going to just trade with the swap bot here, I think. It's going to take 2 turns, but it's eventually going to just trade with it. And I think I'll go ahead and put Sonya over here. Might as well. Now our hand is empty. That's the one downside of drawing the swap bots. Or the empty vessels, I should say. But I think we're hitting for lethal. We're hitting for uber lethal, actually. So let's draw from our deck and maybe get even more. We'll put the gift bot over here, and then we'll actually destroy it to see if we can get even more. Okay, we just end up with a sentry drone. So we'll have to settle for that as our, I guess, 3 Robobucks as our surplus. Better than 0, though. Let's go. All right, starting off the day with a win. Feels okay. What is this? It looks like a recycle trash bin icon, something like that. Let's see what we've got. You will destroy one of your cards now. Don't be an idiot. This is better than getting a new one. We have learned this lesson. Makes your deck more consistent. And I'll give you Robobucks for it. That's good. I like that, though, that they're kind of giving the newer card player a little bit of a lesson there about deck consistency. So the question is, what do we destroy? Which one do we hate? I don't hate any of my cards. There are no bad cards in my deck. I think this 49er feels like one of the weakest ones. The gift bots and the energy bot, those are fine in terms of 2-drops. And it's not like the fact that it's not like in Hearthstone where you need to make sure that you have enough 2-drops, because if you miss your turn 2 play, you're going to be so behind in most cases. You really have to hit almost every single turn, maybe even turn 1 in some cases, depending on the matchup. But in this format, or in this card game, Inscryption, we have empty vessels. In the worst case scenario, we can draw from our empty pile. And of course, the game guarantees us that we have an empty vessel in every opening hand. So our curve is already being kind of smoothed out, which means I don't think we need this 49er. Would I trade? We also do have a lot of 3-drops, but I kind of like each of our 3-drops. Maybe Sonia's the weakest one. But I think the 49er to me is the weakest card in the deck. Let's get you out of here. And it's just giving me some confirmation. Oh, it lets me see what... we're getting some Robobucks in exchange. Okay. That's good. Could I could actually see. It'll let me compare. Okay, I get 4 Robobucks for Sonia as well. We're just going to see. I don't want to lose the Sniper bot, but I'm just going to see if it does... Well, let's, just in case I screw things up here, let me do a gift bot that has the extra sigil on it. Because I just want to see, does it give me more money? Ooh, it does. It actually gives us more money for the cards that have more sigils on them. So the Sniper bot would actually give us 10. So that does make the choice a little bit more interesting. We're not hurting for money, though, at the moment. And I think I just want to make the deck as strong as possible. So let's settle for the 4 Robobucks here. $4 is good enough. Oh, God. The card was incinerated. All right, bye-bye, 49er. You were as good to me as could be expected. But there's another secret path up here. Nice. And we get some more. Buccarinos. Cool, cool, cool. And then we get a card, a sigil upgrade. Sweet. Love these hidden paths that we're finding. So now, who do we upgrade? We could upgrade another gift bot. We could upgrade our double gunner. Get one of our 6 drops a little bit more buffed up. The chance to add something like Death Touch is very tantalizing. But so far this has felt, I don't know, like they're giving us an additional sigil, almost certainly, right? I would love it if we could like upgrade the attack power of something like the shield bot. If you could make this a 2-1, that would make it so much better. Energy bot. I do not know for sure. I think I'm just going to upgrade the other gift bot, though. Is that what I want to do? Is that what I want to do? It's kind of more exciting to upgrade the double gunner. It's just, we don't get to play him very often. That's the main thing. But I kind of like... We could make Sonia better. Try to give Sonia, like, Divine Shield or something. That would definitely make that a better card. Maybe let's upgrade Sonia. Here we go. So we can choose Hefty. Or Bifurcated Strike. Or this, which is new. Shield Latch. Wait a second, this is not new. I just didn't recognize the icon. So when a card bearing this sigil perishes, its owner chooses a creature to gain the nano armor sigil. You essentially give Divine Shield to something else. That's also pretty powerful. I kind of wish I'd have put that on like my one of my gift bots. I think I want to do the Bifurcated Strike, to be honest. It's a little, it's definitely, it can be more awkward, or it can be awkward in certain circumstances where you really just want to hit the minion directly in your lane. But, you know, theoretically, this does double the damage of a card like this, and it's going to turn into a 2-power flyer that's going to deal 4 damage, potentially. I'm going to try the Bifurcated Strike. That can't have been correct. Something tells me nothing that we choose would make PO3 happy. Just a hunch. Okay, I think now we have to head this way. There's another chance to add a card to our deck, but now we could be at a point where we want to start skipping cards. Our deck is feeling reasonably strong. It doesn't feel broken by any stretch, not anything like the the poison Death Touch Mantis God that we had that got us through the moon. To the moon and through the moon. But I also am still curious to keep checking out new cards. I'm curious. Why don't we do the fight first? And then we can decide if we want to get a new card. All right, so we have an automaton and an insectodrone coming down here. The automaton, it's so nice. We're not gonna be able to do anything. Well, we will be able to do something about the insectodrone, just not this turn. But it is so nice being able to play an empty vessel that is just gonna kill this automaton. That's so it's good. It's really good. I like it. Okay, now I don't like it as much when there's another insectodrone coming down. So we're taking some face damage here. We do have our energy bot, so we can go ahead and draw an empty vessel to be able to play it and the energy bot at the same time. I will make that correct play this time. But unfortunately, we're taking 2 more face damage here this turn. The shield bot will be able to hit back and kill the insectodrone. But then we're gonna have to deal with this insectodrone coming down. Like, it's getting a little bit, like, maybe you could use your energy this turn and just get the shield bot in play right now to save the damage. That could be a good one. It's a little bit more of an aggressive play, but it might be warranted here, because who knows what's coming down the following turn. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it, because I'm just a little bit worried about another strong turn after this one for the opponent. And I'd rather just take the 1 this turn instead of the 2. Okay, now the opponent ends up just playing another automaton, so it's gonna be fine. And maybe we didn't have to use that after all. Unfortunately, nothing to do this turn, because we drew our big boy cards. And that'll have to wait till next turn. So we'll hit back for 1 here. Another insectodrone. These guys are getting on my nerves a little bit here. We're going to, let's see. I've got a 5 and a 6 drop. So it could be smart to draw an empty vessel, but I couldn't play the empty vessel this turn if I wanted. And I think it makes more sense to simply just draw from our deck. Gift bot. We'll see if that comes in handy. I think what we want to do here, though, is we just play Quill to kill the insectodrone. Get this empty vessel out of here, since it's not doing anything for us. And we'll also hit for 1. And we're going to take 2, but we'll still be 2 off from dying. So we're okay at the moment. And then this the double gunner should do a lot to swing things back. And maybe even... Well, we'll see what happens here. We'll see what happens. I will draw again from my deck, I think. Because the double gunner is going to get played. The double gunner gets played. Oh, the Quill is actually going to block the explode bot, and that's going to kill both it and the insectodrone. So that's perfect. Okay. So then I think we're going to swing. We're in the process of swinging things back in our favor. So I'm playing the double. I'm going to draw from my deck. Okay. The gift bots will fill up our hand again at some point if we need, but I think we're going to be able to just win here. The question is, how do I maximize my winnings? Do I just put the double gunner in the center and hit for 5? I would get hit by the automaton. Let's see. So that would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we would get hit for 1 by the automaton. And then we wouldn't really have... It could be better for me to, like, get rid of the shield bot this turn and put the double gunner in its place. And then we only hit for 2. And then we would hit for... Yeah, I think this is what I want to do, actually. I think this is a slower play this turn, but this gets me more money in the long run. Hopefully I don't regret not getting value out of that shield bot. Oh my god. You have to hit it twice. Because it actually absorbs the first hit from the hammer with its divine shield. That's funny. Okay. So I'm putting the double gunner here. And that's going to, I think... It's going to make us... It's going to prolong the game by a turn, but that's going to get us more Robobucks, I think. Okay. Now, unfortunately, there is going to be an explode bot that comes down and kills my double gunner. So I might have some regrets here. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. Now, I could get exact lethal here, but that would kind of go against my plan of getting more than exact lethal. But maybe I should just take the exact... No, I can get one over lethal because Sonya is bifurcated. I did forget about that part. Here's what I can do. I can play a gift bot at the very least and destroy it just to see what card it gets me. A Skelly-Latcher. Skelly-Latcher? Interesting. It has the brittle latch. Oh, this is something new, actually. I thought it was the armor thing, but it's a different kind of latch. Brittle latch. Oh, you're gonna make one of your own creatures brittle? Is that a good thing? Because it means they just die after a turn, doesn't it? Why would I want to give another... I can understand giving shield to something, but why would I want to give brittle? Especially when I have a hammer and I can destroy stuff whenever I want it to. I don't know. Maybe you want the minion to attack and then just die? I suppose it could come in handy in some circumstances, but okay, we'll just hit for the 1 over lethal here. This didn't quite... It would have been better, as it turns out, to put the double gunner in the center. So I kind of just outplayed myself. But we still get the win. Okay. Do we want to add a card? Do we want to add a card? I think I'm going to pass this time. I'm going to pass on adding a card. Although I should... Oh, we found a save point. Okay. Any items are back online. Bot spawners offline. Cool. That was a much quicker checkpoint than I was expecting. Feels good. Let me check for any side paths that I might have overlooked. I don't know. At the same time, we have been picking every single card pickup, and the completionist in me kind of just wants to keep picking them all up. So let's just do it. It might make our deck slightly weaker, but I think it'll be okay. The gift bots honestly have been kind of good. I like the whole random element. A 2-mana 0/2 that gives you a card back feels pretty decent. I like the value from the gift bots. Sometimes they block, sometimes they don't. Depends on if you're facing off against the flyers, but I want to put a gift bot in my deck. I'm gonna do it. All right. Random is fun. Which direction are we going here? I guess we will go up, huh? If we're thinking, oh, you know what? I just realized, look at this. It does kind of look like the land that we were in before. The Temple of Technology was up here in the left. The tower was down, like you can see the hand as well on the lower right-hand side, the like Skelly hand in Grimora's crypt down here. Were we not able to navigate down in her direction? Or did I not even try? I don't know. I'm kind of curious to see now what I might have. Let's go over here, actually. Let's go to Eastern Botopia. But at the same time, doing things in a different order than we did the first time. Like we went Leshy, Grimora, Magnificus, PO3. It kind of does feel like keeping that order is kind of the way that the game wants to play out. With PO3 being like the final boss. At least of this format. I don't know. Probably PO3 is the final boss no matter what in this format. Could we have gone in this direction? What was blocking us before? I don't think there was anything blocking us. I just didn't go this way. This dank scrapyard is pretty unpleasant. Its inhabitants grasping claws seek fresh bots. Watch your ankles. Aha, there is a hidden path over here. Yeah, you can see the graves and the Skelly hand coming out of the ground. Let's check the sus path. Aha, and another card add. All right. Yeah, let's add the cards. Let's just keep adding cards. Aha. There are... Okay, I thought for a second, I was starting to think to myself, now that we're in Grimora's Land of the Dead, or whatever you want to call it, would we start getting skeleton or deathly pack style cards? It seems like in this game mode, everything is centered around energy. It doesn't feel like we're going to be getting the hybrid, like, sacrifices or bones as currency. It doesn't feel like we'll be getting those in this game mode, but then again, we have seen the Mox sigils on that puzzle on the wall. So maybe there will be Mox and magic cards. In this case, we have a shield latcher, which is probably what I want. Give something else the nano armor. But I could do bomb latch. Its owner chooses a creature to gain the detonator sigil. Shield latcher is more expensive. We could do another energy bot. Another ramp option. We have 2 ramp options in the deck. One of them is on our sniper bot. I am noticing, though, the starting to add so many cards to our deck is making it so that we're not drawing our sniper bot and the angler. Is it the fish bot? Those cards are not being drawn quite as often. Bomb latcher. I mean, this is basically turning it into an explode bot, right? Overclocked? Let me just find the detonator. Yeah, okay, it is what I thought it was. This could be very risky, especially if I have a good board. I may not want to give anything bombs. Or detonator. Is ramping good? I mean, ramping is good, but is it what we want in our deck? Do I want more ramp? I think I want the shield latcher. I'm going to try the shield latcher. Given something divine shield seems good to me. So we have 2 potential fights that we could do. Let's do this one. Because it feels like the boss, Grimora, or the Grimora facsimile, is going to be to the right. Because that's where the crypt was in the previous format. We have a tombstone. You cannot attack this, can you? You can't attack the tombstone. So, well, this would be a perfect place to hide our sniper bot. So that's kind of nice. We can put the sniper bot behind the tombstone. Now, in this case, we're facing an automaton and a bomb latcher. So which one do I want to... If the bomb latcher dies, he's probably going to give the automaton the detonator sigil. I think I might want to do... Let's see. Like, I want to play 2 empty vessels here to deal with these. I'd like to actually play the empty vessel on the bomb latcher. It dies. Automaton gets the detonator, and then we play the empty vessel over here. And then the detonator sigil doesn't matter. Except it does destroy the tombstone. Which is maybe good, maybe not. We do kind of want the tombstone to be used as cover. So maybe it's better to do the empty vessel over here and just save the face damage. Let's do that. And he is not playing anything this next turn. So actually, he's not going to get any value out of this bomb latch, I don't think. Because it's just going to go on the tombstone, right? And we can't attack the tombstone. So that's only going to matter if there's another bomb that comes down, right? So for this turn, though, we do need to draw... I suppose we'll draw from our deck, because we can't... Am I playing... Maybe I am drawing an empty vessel, though, to just play it and kill the bomb latcher this turn. I think I will actually do that, now that I think of it. Yeah, we're not fully spending our mana, but this is still better, I think, than just playing a 0-2 that does nothing. Yeah, okay, so the tombstone gets the gets the detonator, but that is probably not going to come into play. We'll find out. Okay, an insected drone is annoying. Bomb latcher. Now, did he not just play a bomb latcher over here? Except this one is a 0-1. Bomb latch. What was the other card that just died? Because it was a 1-1. There must be different versions. I honestly just don't remember what this one was called. It just has the exact same sigil, and I was thinking it was the exact same card, except now the power is different. Okay, so I don't really even care about this over here. So I guess I will end up playing my sniper bot behind the tombstone because it eventually can deal with the insected drone. Sonya. I hadn't thought about Sonya kind of being in a little bit of a weird spot, but I guess it might make... I could put Sonya behind the tombstone. Putting Sonya behind the tombstone, it doesn't attack the tombstone, it's attacking the 2 squares beside it. And that's a more aggressive play. It would kill the bomb latcher on the following turn, but then that would probably latch detonator onto the insected drone, which I probably don't care about. Or maybe I will care about because he's going to play a minion next to it. I don't know. I think I'm going to go, I have to draw a card. So let's draw from our deck. Shield Latcher. I'll still play Sonya. Let's get the more aggressive card down here. Oh, okay, this is perfect. This works out perfect. Maxim Berry is here. Maxim Berry reporting for duty. I love the is that a crown sigil you've got in the center of your head? My mission, eliminate target, collect bounty. After that, maybe start a small business. A bed and breakfast, something nice. Just what the thought of a bounty hunter settling down and starting a bed and breakfast. I'm sure it's been done at some point in human history. Settle down, find a partner, manufacture some children. Okay, that's one way to put it. Manufacture some children. Grow old, pass the business on to my children. Rust away content with my life's work, surrounded by family. Okay, this guy's got this all planned out. But first, eliminate target. Yes, you're getting a little bit ahead of yourself there. Okay, I think, though, that this is going to work out perfectly for us. Because this Maxim Berry, well, okay, so here's the thing. We have a sniper bot, and it's going to turn into a death touch sniper bot, correct? That's what we did with this, correct? I know the fish bot has death touch. I think we gave death touch to both of them, though. The problem is that it's a rotating death touch. So it takes a moment for it to become or to get death touch. So on the first turn we played, it's only a 1-1 sniper, but that's good this turn because it kills this insected drone. And then, in fact, the bomb latcher over here is going to die, and it's not going to give detonator to anything. Maybe it gives double detonator to tombstone. I have no idea. But then the sniper bot is going to turn into death touch when Maxim Berry comes down over here. And it's going to eliminate Maxim Berry before it has a chance to do anything, except it is going to hit me for 3, I suppose. But I think we can soak that. We'll be able to soak that hit, no problem. So, okay, so this turn with 4 mana, I guess we go ahead and might as well draw an empty vessel, actually. That'll let us spend all our mana this turn, and we can actually block that 3 damage from the bounty hunter. We'll play the sniper bot over here, actually, so he gets to act first. And the empty vessel goes here. And the burrower and the reach are not going to come into play. I think we're going to be just fine. Because death touch is broken, guys. If we didn't have death touch, it would be a little bit more hairy of a situation. But I think we're gonna be just fine. Snipe this guy, please. We're going to be A-okay. Now, actually, I'm a little bit confused about something here because... Oh, Sonya has flying when she's transformed. She went right over the bomb latcher. So we're like one off of lethal. Okay. So, great. Awesome. Let's draw from our deck. Unfortunately, we don't get any attack this turn. So, that does mean that we're only going to get exact lethal. No bonus. Well, hold on. I take that back because maybe our gift bot gives us something. Maybe, if we're lucky, aha, we do get to push for one bonus bit of damage. Throw down the Insectodrone here, and now we at least get one Robobuck. Still no need to use an item. Death Touch, man, it's so freaking overpowered. I will tell my future children of this moment. We will laugh together about it one day. I suppose you will. Wait a second. Oh, we got an achievement for that. Grim Bounty is what it said. Destroy a level 3 bounty hunter. Okay. Bounty hunter card. Our Death Touch, man, is just... it's kind of a broken mechanic. They really need to nerf Death Touch. We get an energy bolt as a reward? This is a cool one. I'll overclock one of your cards. Give it an attack buff. Oh, that's what overclocking is. But if it dies, it's gone forever. What? Oh my god. Wait, what? If it dies, it's gone forever? That's kind of wild. So we get to buff the attack power, but you do not want your card to die unless you do want it to die. Maybe you do want it to die because that thins out your deck. Fascinating. Should we put this on one of the cards that we're not sad to see go? Like this Alarm Bot, maybe? Double Gunner would be a beefy upgrade, or Sonya. Sonya would be a pretty beefy upgrade, but then that makes Sonya... That does make her potentially a lot more... Now you're losing a fair bit of value if that card is going out of your deck. Because you've already invested a sigil upgrade into this one. What an interesting choice. Overclocked. The shield bot could make a lot of sense. The shield bot is pretty sturdy. It's kind of tough to kill the shield bot. But I also would hate to see my shield bot go. So I don't know for sure. It kind of feels like you're maybe supposed to put it on a gift bot. Because if the gift bots are... But the gift bots feel like really good cards. Huh. I'm going to take the risk because the thing is with Sonya, it is like we just saw in the previous, on the previous board, Sonya is a card that you can potentially put in situations where it's a little safer if you're able to put it behind an obstacle. And also, even if it's not behind an obstacle, it's not directly across from the minion that it's doing damage to. And having that extra damage to push face on a bifurcated strike, it might just end the game quickly enough here where it is not going to matter. Overclocked. Permanently removed from your deck. Yeah, this is definitely not one without a risk. So, we're going to do it. We're going to do it, but the stakes are just a little bit higher now. Done. Don't let it die. Okay. Ooh, it makes me feel like I'm playing a little bit on hardcore mode all of a sudden. Exciting. Oh god. Okay, so Right, now we're in this situation where we don't want to go back, otherwise we're going to respawn the stuff that we've already dealt with. But I don't remember there being a fight here. I thought we had... Oh, interesting. So what is this? This is locked to us right now. Okay, I don't know. We must have to go through that other... Maybe there's a way around from the other side to get to this spot. This logo here, does it just mean we can't go this way? That must be it. The crystals are blocking my way right now. So maybe it's not something we go around the other side. We get something to destroy those crystals. Okay. Dead trees. Interestingly, could be spots for us to hide one of our snipers or Sonya, but then you don't really want to put Sonya in a corner. What I do have, though, coming down at me are a leap bot and a shield latcher, which is unfortunate because you'd like to be able to kill that shield latcher first before anything else is on the board. But if we kill it, we want to kill it when nothing else is on the board, is what I'm trying to say. In this case, if we kill it first, the leap bot is going to get Divine Shield, which is going to be kind of annoying. I think instead I'm going to play the Empty Vessel next to the leap bot, right? So it can eventually trade. And for the moment, yeah, we could end up putting the shield, our own shield latcher in front. See, here's the thing. So this shield latcher is a 1/1, but this shield latcher is a 0/1. So are there just some latchers have differing amounts of power? Must be the case. Okay, one way or the other, I'm putting the Empty Vessel here. And that's all that we're going to do for this turn. Because that will eventually trade with that leap bot. And, okay, so the opponent is not playing anything else. So we're going to draw from the deck this turn because we can't play... Now we drew our energy bot. So if we'd had the energy bot in hand, I might have considered... I probably would have drawn an Empty Vessel so that I could play energy bot plus vessel. In this case now, though, do I still play the energy bot? Maybe I should have taken an Empty Vessel. Maybe I should have just played an Empty Vessel anyways, because that would have killed off this shield latcher after the leap bot would have died. And then we would just have a dead tree over here with Divine Shield, which doesn't really matter. So I might have not made the right play by drawing from the deck. I will play one of my 2 drops. I guess I should play the one that ramps me, right? Let's get the additional energy, because then we'll have 4 energy next turn, and we might play double 2-drop. We at least have more options that way. Okay, so now there is another shield latcher and an explode bot. I might just want to kill the explode bot by letting it hit into an empty vessel. That could be the way to go here. I could play... I can always destroy these, right? I can always destroy these. Oh, but the gift bot has a transform. I did forget about that. I don't remember what it's going to transform into. But it's going to have attack on the following turn, so we actually don't want it to be in front of this shield latcher. Okay, so let's actually draw an empty vessel. And we will put that here, and that's going to destroy the explode bot, and then it's going to kill the latcher and the dead tree. And then the gift bot will put here, because then it will have attack to start hitting face on the following turn. We do take a little bit of damage here. Yep, shield latcher gets divine shield. That's totally fine. Okay. That's right, it does turn into a 3/2. Okay. Now we are facing a double gunner, so that's a bit scary. But at the same time, now that we know if we draw an empty vessel, we can just kill the double gunner. right? I think that's what I'm going to do. Now, I may want to give Divine Shield to my gift bot. I think I might do that. I think I may do that. Yeah, let's draw an empty vessel. And we'll play the shield latcher over on the left-hand side so it dies first. And then the empty vessel on the other side will kill off the double gunner after we've already gotten the shield. Oh, we might even put shield on the empty vessel. And then it stays alive. I don't have to give shield to my gift bot right away. That might be even the better play. Okay. Okay. We're not getting full usage out of our mana or our energy, but that's all right. Yeah, let's put this on the empty vessel. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Wait a second. The double gunner. Why did it not attack the empty vessel? Huh? Huh? What happened here? I'm confused. Because the double gunner hit our shield latcher. And then we gave the empty vessel the shield, but then the double gunner didn't hit on the other side. I'm so confused. What? What? I have 6 mana, right? So I guess I'm going to draw... I don't know what the hell happened. I'm going to draw an empty vessel because this should... I want to kill this double gunner. I am so confused. Okay. All right. And then we'll draw from our deck. And Sonya is here, which is great because that means we can kill off this empty vessel and hit for uber lethal. I don't know why this empty vessel... Please feel free, in this case, feel free to explain to me what I missed there. Why did the empty vessel not take damage at all, it seems like, from that double gunner? What did I miss? Maybe I'll see it in editing as well, but right now I am confuzzled, to say the least. But we get a whole bunch of Robobucks either way. Let's go. Give me that money. Sweet. Cool. Another card ad. It's probably making our deck a lot weaker, but I'm going to keep adding cards. Ooh, 49er? No. Skelly Latcher? No. Oh my god. Never mind. Can I skip on all these? What the heck? This Brittle Latch. This is a 3 mana 1/1 that gives something brittle. That feels terrible. But all these feel terrible. Oh god. I might just take another 49er. I don't really want to give any of my stuff bomb or detonator. And it's just a 1 mana 0/1. Like, ugh. Why did I should have skipped. I should have skipped, guys. It was a mistake. I'm gonna put the 49er in. At least that does something, kind of. Okay, another battle. Let's go. Keep it going. Ah, the fish spot's back. Finally. Oh god. 4 things coming down at us here. But 2 of them are going to die. We've got 2 exoskeletons that are just going to perish after hitting the board. And the others are sentry drones that are also going to... Let me see here. What does sentry do? When a creature moves into the space opposing a card bearing the sigil, they are dealt 1 damage. Now... doesn't that mean that if I place an empty vessel across from a sentry, the sentry should hit it, for 1. And then, because the empty vessel gets struck by the sentry sigil, it should strike back, should it not? And that would kill the sentry. I don't know if it works that way. I don't think I'm going to do that, though. Well, at least not this turn, because... I think it only counts when I'm playing the card and the sentry drone is actually on the board. I think the right play this turn is to not die. To try to soak as much face damage as possible. So let's put the empty vessel here. So, because these skeletons hit for 2, but then they die. So we just need to live. I just wanna live. Now we will draw from our deck because I don't have an energy bot this turn. So here I will... Let's see. It says when a creature moves into the space opposing a card bearing this sigil. So that pretty much means my 49er is just going to die. Is that right? I guess we'll find out here. Yep. Okay. So it's placing the card. I thought maybe there was a technicality where it's like you play the card. It's not moving into that space. I should have done what I said I was going to do, which was to draw a empty vessel to kill the sentry drone. That would have been the play. Now, fortunately, he's not playing anything on the backswing, so we kind of just wasted a turn, but it's not going to cost us just yet. Now we'll see if it starts to cost us. There's an exoskeleton coming down. What am I going to be playing? Maybe the shield bot. The shield bot across from the exoskeleton is probably correct. And then I can play like the fish bot to snipe the insected drone on the following turn. Yeah, okay. So we'll draw from our deck this turn. We get a gift bot. We're going to just play... I have to remember I've got items. I got items if I need them. But the shield bot going here is what I want. So it's going to tank the hit from the exoskeleton and also deal a face damage. So 4 mana. Now is when I might consider doing an empty vessel. I think I will. In order to get this sentry drone out of the way. And then I'll play my sniper over behind the dead tree. And that does work the way that I was hoping it would. Cool. I fish now. Go fish. Dead fish, good fish. Man, okay, so yeah, these exoskeletons are... They're very aggressive, but at the same time, they do not give the opponent much value. I guess we're going to be sniping this sentry drone, maybe? I really just want to play... Well, I don't really want to play a Quillbot, actually, because it's just going to die to the exoskeleton. What I would rather do here is, like, soak the hit with my gift bot. So I think I am drawing from the deck. There's another Quill. So we should be able to swing back next turn. For this turn, we're just making sure we don't die. And I will kill the... Do I care about the sentry drone? It's just in front of a dead tree. But then I can clear the dead tree and have another board space. So I will clear the sentry drone here. Value. Okay. And now I could think about maybe playing an empty vessel, except there's nothing to defend against, so I might as well just draw from my deck. I got an automaton. When did I draw that? Oh, I got it from the shield bot. Okay. Okay. Oh, the dead tree has reach, I just realized. So the it's actually going to kill... The insected drone will kill the dead tree. I have another sniper bot, but I'm going to just play one of my quills this turn and start doing some face damage. No need to hit the dead tree, because we can just snipe any square we want. Now I will once again draw from the deck. We get an alarm bot. We can hit for uber lethal, basically, right? We clear this empty vessel, and we're just winning. Because we play a either sniper bot or automaton. Either one is fine. Play the alarm bot over here. And life is good. Give me my Robobucks. So much money. Gotta find a shop to spend it at. Ooh. New character? One of Grimora's friends. Oh, wait a second. The ice in the skull. Isn't this Casey? You wish to pass the ice? Well, I suppose I could clear it. A little bit of heat should do the trick. Heh, heh, heh. What's with the troll face there? A little bit of heat could do the trick. Did I just miss a joke? Oh, hidden path. There's a recycle here as well. Let's do the recycle first, I would say. And get another 49er out of my deck, I think. Wait, we're doing a trade? We're doing a trade. We're trading in one of our cards for another. Oh. Now, I could get an exoskeleton in my deck here, which... This would be... You would think of this basically as a burn spell. Right? You can use it to go face when needed, but you really just want to hold it to remove a 2 health minion. We already have a shield latcher. I don't think I want another one of those. I think I'd rather trade in the 49er for the exoskeleton. He did say trade, right? Yeah, we choose a card to give him. Let's do that. Let's get the 49er out of here. Cool. We'll see if we can get more value out of our exoskeletons compared to what the opponent was getting in the previous map. Let's go back this way and check the... So we came down here. We had the skeleton, maybe Casey, that went this way. But let's check the hidden path first. And check for other hidden paths to the side as we go along. We get money. Nice. Yo, what the hell? That was $12. Dude, we really need to get a shop before we're set upon. We've got 3 stars. We got a pocket full of Robobucks. We really need to find a pit stop here soon. Let's see what's this way, though. Let's see if we can find... Where did the icicle skeleton go? The icicle in the head. Okay, so this just leads back around this way. Huh? Huh? I think we went this way. Yeah? Where did she go? We need... Oh, okay. So this is a place we can spend our money, which I will happily do. 4 Robobucks to upgrade a card. Hell yeah. I know what to do. I guess I do. Can I choose the Fishbot again? We've already given the Fishbot Sniper and Transformer, but it's giving it to us as an option. We could choose it again. And the Sniper Bot, for that matter. How many sigils are too many? Should we put something else on the exoskeleton? Like, we could put something like Shield Latch on the exoskeleton so it gives shield to something when it dies. Or we could maybe get another gift bot to transform. I don't think I want to put a 4th buff or a 4th sigil on something that could be incredibly powerful, but it's also putting a lot of eggs in one basket. I think I want to spread out the buff here. Or we could buff up this moderately buffed gift bot. Give it its 3rd sigil. Or try to give another sigil to Sonya to make her even stronger so that she survives. But then that's even more risk if you just happen to have the one wrong turn where she doesn't survive. I'm going to go with... I'm going to upgrade another gift bot. It just feels like a pretty good spot to put your... It's hard for things to go wrong by putting another buff on one of these. Well, Death Touch, we wouldn't exactly be getting a lot of value out of that, so Death Touch is not going to be the play. We could give it Divine Shield, just make it a really annoying blocker to get through. Ooh, or we could give it Stinky. That's the first time we've seen that in this format. I suppose that could also just lock down... Keep the opposing creature locked down as long as possible. I'm going to go with Stinky. I like that. Now, at the same time, it does mean that it's going to be longer before you get your card out of the gift bot. So, I don't know. How defensive do you want this thing to be? It's really nice if a flyer happens to be next to it, though. It can really lock down these Insectodrones that we've seen. I'm going to go with Stinky. A Putrid Stinky gift bot. Just what I want to have in my deck. So, okay, so now we went to the secret path over here and it got us money. And then we went to this path, but it just got us back around to where we had been. So now we've essentially, all the different forks in the road have converged into one. So this is the way we must proceed. Still have all our items. And now we've got a bridge. This is so cool how when you're fighting on a bridge, it actually puts the rails on the side. All right, a Bomb Latcher and an Automaton. Well, I'm going to be killing one of those with my empty vessel. It's probably going to be the Automaton, because I just want to save the face damage, I think. But what do we have coming down next turn? We do have an energy bot to ramp us. There's also an exoskeleton. But I think I would want to probably play energy bot plus empty vessel next turn. So this turn, we will just take out the Automaton. It's so nice having the thorns on the empty vessels like this. Just changes things so dramatically. Okay, another explode bot. I mean, that just is totally fine because I'm going to draw an empty vessel. And I'm going to play an energy bot over here. And then I'm going to play an empty vessel right here to kill the explode bot, which is going to kill the bomb latcher. We'll be down a couple health, but then we've got an empty board. Well, basically an empty board, but we can always... It's so cool that we can always just clear space with our hammer. I love that. Yeah, the bombs on the rails over there probably is not going to matter. Now we have 4 mana this turn, so I could play Alarm Bot plus Empty Vessel if I wanted. There's an Insectodrone coming down that has 2. Oh, I wonder if this is what's happening. These must be overclocked. Maybe, but we've got the little static electricity around the card edge, and each of them, I think, have more attack power than they would normally. So it feels like they've been overclocked. I think I do want my Alarm Bot on the board, but I don't want it where it's just going to die to one of these. I think I'd rather... Yeah, I'm going to actually draw an Empty Vessel so I can curve out here, and we're going to get rid of the Energy Bot so that I can play the Alarm Bot over on this side, and then the Empty Vessel goes... Oh, it's going to have to... I didn't realize here that... Okay, this is fine. This is totally fine. The Empty Vessel will actually go here because I can't block the Insectodrone. But it will probably get the bomb from the Bomb Latcher, and then we can kill it with the Exoskeleton. That's fine. Okay. No problem. Uh-oh. Now we might have a problem. We've got a Bounty Hunter, and I don't have any of my Sniper Bot cards. Maxim Gunberg here. Let's get down to business. Oh boy. Okay. Interesting. So, okay, this is actually maybe going to work out for us. Because, okay, so Maxim Gunberg here has Guardian and Swapper. It's a 12-2, which is scary as hell, but at least we have an alarm bot in front of it. Now, it's going to come down and kill the alarm bot. But then it would be in a position... It would be in a position where we could potentially kill it by killing the Insectadrone. The only thing we have to worry about is maybe this Guardian Sigil. So we don't have to worry about that just yet. I have to draw a card from my deck here. There's no reason, no point in drawing an empty vessel. We drew the gift bot that's unupgraded. I might go ahead and just destroy the gift bot just to see what I get. Because I kind of need to be able to play something, or I'd like to be able to play something. So let's... Could I destroy these bridge rails? I can, can't I? That makes sense. Just why destroy my empty vessel when I could just destroy one of the bridge rails? So let's put the gift bot there. And if anything, this could be a spot for one of our sniper bots if we could draw those. We do actually get a 3-drop, but it's a Skelly Latcher. I guess that is... Huh. Well, that would kill this Insectadrone. But then I'm not getting the value from that killing this Maxim Gunberg. So I don't think I want to play that just yet. I could play it in place of the empty vessel, so I start getting some face damage, which could be valuable. I should probably do that. If worst comes to worst and this thing dies, I can throw the Skelly Sigil, Riddle is what it's called. I can throw that on this bridge rails over here, right? I think we just get the face damage here. But I definitely am running low on cards. I guess I do have these items as get out of jail options. But I think we're okay here. I think we're still in a fine-ish spot. I'm just taking a little bit of face damage once again from the Insectadrone. But I did get to deal some face damage with the Alarma bot. So I think this is fine. Let's draw from our deck. Now we get a fish bot. Okay. I think we're good here because the exoskeleton is going to hit the Insectadrone and kill Maxim Gunberg, correct? Maxim Gunberg is not going to move. Guardian only is when an opposing creature is placed opposite an empty space. But that's not going to happen with either of my characters here because I'm going to put the fish bot over here. I can't fish now. Maxim Gunberg's trying to move, but you can't because there's rails in the way. And so now the exoskeleton hits here, and you die. Turns out 12-2 is not... You'd much rather be a 2-12 in this case, my friend. That's such an odd thing. But yeah, there could be some instances, like with the thorns, I suppose. Your thorny empty vessels could throw, or could turn Maxim Gunberg into like a 1-12. Which is not the scariest thing ever. I don't know. This is fine. We're winning in any case, I think. Goodbye. My injuries are severe. I shall retire for now. And no reason to kill the bridge rails, I don't think. So we go face. Now we do have Death Touch on the fish bot coming up. Bomb Latcher and Shield bot. So my Skelly Latcher is going to bite the dust against this shield bot. But it's not exactly an aggressive board that he is... Let's draw from our deck. I don't think we need the empty vessel, because we'd rather just draw into something that gives us lethal, I think, this turn. We won't get the bonus Robobucks, but we want to just get the win. So let's do that. Maybe I should have put the shield... No, it's fine. This is lethal, right? GG. Cool. All right, and checkpoint has been reached. Let's go. Items replenished, although we didn't have to use any. And those bots back there are permanently offline. Cool. Okay, I think that brings us to our second Uber bot. Is that true? What a depressing abode. You have to be here to defeat the resident Uber bot. But I don't think you'll want to stay long. Okay, so we're not quite at the Uber bot just yet. We've got to make our way through this building. Let's go ahead and... Oh, this is the overclock option, right? Let's go ahead and do that. Because if, in the worst case scenario, we thin our deck. So we already overclocked Sonia. Do we overclock our... We could overclock the exoskeleton. Make it a 3 damage burn spell. Overclocking a Quillbot might be a good option as well. Because I wouldn't mind if one of those left our deck. It wouldn't be the worst thing. Overclocking the double gunner. That's just get as much damage as possible. We don't want to put it on a gift bot, right? Because the gift bots, we have a very strong incentive to just destroy them ourselves. Oh, it would be stupid to put it on the exoskeleton unless you wanted to remove the exoskeleton, right? Because the exoskeleton is guaranteed to die. So as soon as it dies, it's out of your deck. Which might be a good thing. I don't know. It might be good to just say, goodbye. Get gone. I don't know. Don't know what is the best option here. I'm going to put it on a Quill. Because I feel like if we remove a Quill from our deck, we're not going to be sad about it. And maybe sometimes that 3 damage is going to come in handy. Okay, so we've just entered in. Let's go left first. Another card ad. We should probably be skipping, but at the same time, there's a recycle over here. And we could, whatever we don't like from our card ad, we could just trade off. Do I want to just trade in one of my minions right now? Like my alarm bot could be a good trade. Just get that out of here. I'm going to go ahead and add the card to my deck. I'm going to add. Bomb Latcher. Sniper Bot. Skelly Latcher. I like the Sniper Bot. But also, when it's not doing Death Touch, it's not the most amazing card. So it could be a good trade option. I don't really want any of the Latchers. So I suppose I'll take the Sniper Bot, but maybe I'm just going to be recycling this ASAP. I think that might be what I do. God damn it. Okay, so we could just keep our deck the same. I don't like these Latcher cards, except the Shield Latchers are kind of okay. At least the Shield Latchers kind of do something. Maybe that's what I'll do, is I'll take a Shield Latcher in place of that Sniper Bot. Did we already pick a Shield Latcher? We do have one Shield Latcher already. Do I still like them? It's not the worst thing to, like, even just give a Divine Shield to one of your empty vessels that has the thorns on it. That's pretty good value. I'm not opposed to that. It's just slow, right? That's the thing. It's not the most aggressive card. The Alarm Bot is decently aggressive. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I've been told. Except that this deck is getting cold while it's sitting here waiting for me to decide what is going to happen with it. Like, I could literally just keep the deck the same and just take Alarm Bot swapped for an Alarm Bot, or a Shield Latcher swapped for a Shield Latcher. Maybe that's what I should do. Let's do that. I'm just going to swap Alarm Bot for Alarm Bot. It's so silly. I think it's what I'm going to do, though. It's what I'm going to do. It's boring. but it at least keeps my deck status quo. All right, we get another pelt, which we still don't know what the heck we're doing with these things. But I guess we're going to do another fight here. And, okay, gift bot, alarm bot, empty vessel. And we're facing off a shield latcher and elite bot. So... how do we want to play this? I think the empty vessel trades with the elite bot is what we do. If I can help it, if I can manage to arrange a board where nothing gets shield from this latcher, then that's what I would love to see. We'll see if we can make that happen. We might be able to make that happen because the opponent is not playing anything. The only problem is the order here. Because if I were to draw my... let's see, this is the regular gift bot. So I think what I do is this turn I draw from my deck, because if I draw an empty vessel here in order to block the shield latcher, then the elite bot's going to get the shield because of left to right. So I don't want to kill the shield latcher yet. So I'm just going to draw from the deck. We get another gift bot. This is the stinky one, though. So this one could actually just keep this shield latcher on lockdown. Do I want to do that? I kind of want the gift bot to die, though. And I want to be able to kill the shield latcher when there's no value to be gained from it. So let's just put the gift bot there to soak damage. Okay. Insectodrone and another shield latcher. And these are, I guess, overclocked. They've got the static going. Now, in this case, this might be a good time for us to... well, I want to kill the shield latcher straight away. That's the thing. I want to kind of kill it straight away. So I want to play like the alarm bot this turn, but then I'm getting hit for 3 on the backswing. And I'm getting very close to dead. So I don't know if that's a good play. I will have the alarm bot in play to hit for 2 in the other direction, and then I could like play the gift bot in front of the insectodrone, or I could play whatever else I draw to attack the insectodrone and just kill it. It's going to be risky here, but we're not dead if we take 3, right? So I'm going to take the chance. I'm going to go ahead and draw from my deck. Get a shield latcher. Yeah, this is... I'm going to go ahead and see what I get from my gift bot. Like, maybe I'm too worried about killing this shield latcher. I think I should kill it, though. I think I should kill it this turn. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Because maybe I can block the shield latcher with one of mine next turn and give divine shield to something. Should be able to set that up. Let's go ahead and pass the turn. Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait a second. Oh my god, we got a double gunner coming down. That is bad. Holy shit. Hold on. Hold the phone. So, you might be forced to give the sigil to, oh my god. Okay. You can actually give the sigil to your opponent's cards. Oh, that changes things. Because now I get why you would want to give Detonator or Brittle. Because you could give it to your opponent's cards. Holy crap. Well, okay, well that really helps our alarm bot this turn, but I still need to figure out a way not to die. I think the way that I don't die involves me drawing So we're going to hit for 2 with our alarm bot, right? So that's going to mean that we can only take 2 damage to stay alive. We have to not... I think I can kill this double gunner with one of my empty vessels. I think that's what I do, is I get the empty vessel and put that here. Because now the shield latcher... We're not going to kill the shield latcher, but we are going to block it. We're going to block it using one of our shield latchers. And then we can give Divine Shield... Oh, we can actually give Divine Shield to our empty vessel so it lives. I mean, that's not the craziest thing ever, but it's something. But this empty vessel should kill the double gunner. That's the most important part here. So we shouldn't be dead yet. I hope we're not dead. Hopefully I have not gravely miscalculated. So we put that on the empty vessel. Okay. No! Wait, what? There must be an interaction here with the Divine Shield that is causing things to not work out the way that I want them to. The Divine Shield on my empty vessels is causing things to go badly. And I just screwed myself because of it. I should have played a gift bot instead, to block that 1/1 on the side. Okay, well that's a very unfortunate lesson to have learned in that process, because apparently we've lost all our money? What? Boom. All your money is gone. Great work. You want it back? Then get back to this spot without dying again.
Oh, damn it.
Oh my. Back to that last waypoint you've reached. Oh, we're doing it like this, huh? I love the little interlude from our buddy Luke. Yeah, I feel the same way. We're playing Dark Souls all of a sudden. We've lost our money, but we can only get it back if we get back there without dying. Shit. Just get back to where you were, right? Not so easy. All the rogue bots in that area just respawned. Damn. Well, now we do have a strong incentive to replay our shit. Okay, so this guy is here. This is inside. Oh, right. Okay, because we went into the house. Oh, what the hell is this? I don't know what that is. I kind of want to just go straight for... Oh, was it right here? Oh. Okay. We got our money back. All right, cool. I guess... Interesting. All right, I didn't realize how we had progressed here. I see. Well, now, okay, now I do want to check and see. So we got our money back because we happened to be right by the checkpoint. So, whew, I guess that little dilemma is not something we'll have to face off against, or the prospect of losing all of our money at the hands of a rogue bot. Well, that'll be for another day. What is this scroll? I love the artwork here on these guys, these little Joker faces. Halt! We require a commitment to pass. You must agree to grant access to the Archivist. Do you agree to grant access? It is important. What the hell? Access to the Archivist? I have no idea what you're talking about. You must sign this contract. Oh. You cannot sign this contract. You do not have a writing utensil. I need a writing utensil? Excuse me? We gotta go find a pen, apparently. What the hell's going on? Okay, which way are we going? Was this the fight that we died? This must have been the fight that we died, right? So let's see if we can get our revenge. Let's see if we can actually get our revenge this time. Does he play the same... He actually does play the same 2 minions that he started with. Or was this a different fight? Did we win this one already? No, this was the same fight I think that we died in. Because I remember I played to kill the leap bot, and then we had... Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can... Well, we have different cards this time. We have a sniper bot this time around, so it's not like we're completely redoing the battle. I mean, it shouldn't, right? There should be RNG, and you draw your deck in a different order. It's just that the order from the bot, from the opponent, could be somewhat deterministic. Similar to how you get the various encounters in Slay the Spire that are pretty deterministic for the most part. There is some RNG to the order of the enemy's attacks, but they're usually pretty predictable. This turn, we are probably playing a gift bot. And we could play it in front of the shield latcher because the gift bot will not die, and then the following turn it would transform to kill a shield latcher. So that's probably what we will do. And which means we can go ahead and draw from our deck. Another sniper bot, our good sniper bot. Okay. If he brings down Insectidrones this time, we should be in a much better spot to deal with them. Because now we have a sniper bot. Okay. So we are going to take a hit once again, and we're going to be back in the danger zone. That's the only thing with taking out this shield latcher ahead of time is I'm missing out on 3 face damage. Although, maybe I'm not because I have a sniper bot. Oh, the sniper bot actually ramps me as well. Okay, I could potentially... The thing is, I don't really want to kill this shield latcher when it's... I don't want to kill this shield latcher with an empty vessel. Because my sniper bot ramps me. I could play an empty vessel this turn. But I don't think I want to do that in order to kill this shield latcher. Because then it's going to give the Divine Shield to this Insectidroid over here. So I think I just draw from my deck. Another gift bot. Okay. So the sniper bot we put over on the far left. So it acts first. And now we can pass the turn. And it will kill the shield latcher. And it'll be forced to give it to one of our guys, in fact. And then we get the 3 base damage anyways. Nice. And now this is actually perfect for us. Because it looks like the opponent has decided to line up their double gunner behind the shield latcher. What? Huh? I'm confused. What I'm not confused about, though, is I think I'm just drawing from my deck. And now I have 5 mana, so I can just go ahead and play my Quill. And life is good. Because, yeah, my sniper bot is going to snipe. Yo, what the hell just happened? Why did I not get the choice to snipe with my sniper bot? Hello? Did I like click twice or something? I'm so confused. I feel like this armored sigil is making my cards not act the way that I think they're supposed to act. Is this bugged in some way? Or is there something that... I'm wondering now if I even want the explanation that I was asking for earlier. Because now it feels like there's a hidden mechanic in play here that is screwing things up somehow. I think it's still going to be fine because we're going to end up killing the enemy, theoretically. I'm going to draw from my deck. And I guess I'm going to go ahead and play the... I'm going to play the sniper bot and the exoskeleton because this should allow me, my sniper bot should be able to kill the Insectidrone. Right? Why did it not let me kill the Insectidrone on the previous turn? That's what I'm so confused about. Like, maybe I misclicked and went face with my sniper bot when I didn't realize it. But I thought the game is supposed to pause like this and wait. So I can do this. And then it pauses again when there's another sniper bot, so I can just go face. I'm so confused. I'm so stinking confused. At least we got the win this time, though. Oh my gosh, there's a well. Is this where our is our writing implement hidden at the bottom of a well? Is there a pen? There is. I was like, the quill at the bottom of the well. Okay. All right. Wait, was there a secret path here? That's the only thing. Oh, there's money as well. Oh, we should keep turning this. Let's go away. Come back. Turn again. Ah, we got greedy and it paid off. So there was not just the quill in the well. Now we go back here, I think, and we go this way, and we can sign the contract. You have brought a fine quill. Please sign here that you agree to give access. Thank you. Do not forget your agreement. Oh, okay. We just did it. We already granted access to. Oh, that's a checkpoint. Sure. Okay, so the bots that we've defeated are permanently offline. I kind of wish maybe we had, because there was another bot over here, wasn't there? I kind of wanted to go here and do this fight first. This area is turning out to be a little bit more involved than I realized. Oh my god, this is so much damage that we're facing. Okay, but those exoskeletons are going to die. We have been here before. So let's go ahead and play an empty vessel here, so we don't lose 2 face damage. Okay, and now the opponent is not playing anything. So I am not going to draw an empty vessel here, although I could just kill the sentry drone with it. Maybe I do that. Because I do curve out that way, but then I'm not drawing a card from my deck. I can kill these sentry drones anytime I want, right? With an empty vessel. They're not doing any damage to me. Let's just draw from the deck. I don't see the need to remove those at the moment. I'm just going to play the energy bot. And I won't play it in front of the sentry drone. I'll leave it somewhere here just as a blocker, if need be. Okay, now we are facing down some damage. We want to block this exoskeleton almost certainly. And then maybe play our own exoskeleton to kill the insectodrone the following turn. We have 4 mana this turn. Yeah, I'm going to draw an empty vessel. Because I just want to live. At some point, I got to start hitting the opponent. But that'll happen because the opponent seems to have, he'll play a big turn and then nothing. Big turn, nothing. So I think we're fine. 5 mana this turn. The quill probably kills the insectodrone, right? So let's draw from our deck. Fishbot's back. Maybe we want to get the fishbot in play. But I think we can play the fishbot along with the exoskeleton, and that would be a stronger turn. Let's just keep curving out. Okay. So now we're facing an exoskeleton that's going to kill our quill. The insectodrone goes over our energy bot. We're not dead if we do nothing. But of course, I have a double gunner that I would want to play. Not in front of my sentry drones, though. His sentry drones. Because then he just dies. So I need to maybe start clearing the way. Get the fishbot in play this turn. Yeah, let's draw from our deck. Sonya. Sonya is overclocked. So we want to make sure that Sonya is not prematurely dying, if we can help it. This is where having cleared those sentry drones sooner would come in handy. Taking the time earlier to clear them out with those empty vessels would have made it a lot easier to play my gunners. I think I might just play the fishbot to start sniping these sentry drones. I could even play it in front of the sentry drone, because it's just going to soak the 1 damage from the sentry drone, and that's fine. And I think that's all I do. I want to get Sonya down, though. But I'd rather be hitting for lethal with Sonya. Let's just pass the turn. This is slower, but I'm still alive here, right? I'm still alive. And then we'll be able to swing back for a larger turn on the following turn. We'll go ahead and draw from our deck. And maybe this turn we just play the double gunner. And we go 4 face. That seems pretty good. Our fish bot will take out the insectodrone. Yeah. Tilt those scales back to a healthier position. And now draw from our deck again. Ah, good. So we can actually play, this is perfect. We can play the sniper bot on the far left to clear this insectodrone. And then we can play Sonya here for maximum face damage. Boom. Cool. Robobucks, get in there. We're getting to a point, though, now that I know that my Robobucks can be can be lost at any moment. Well, not any moment, but they can potentially be lost. You can go all the way to 0. It makes things a little bit scarier. Ooh, I actually need a key for this. Okay. We actually do need a key there. And this was where we opened the path forward. And we got the checkpoint. We did get the checkpoint here. And then did we clear this other way? Okay, we got to the well and we cleared. So we've cleared all the way around to a locked door. And now we have our checkpoint here. Got it. The dank crypt. Let's keep pressing forward, assuming there's no side path. There it is. Okay, we have reached our Uberbot. Took us a minute, but we have reached our Grimoire substitute? Question mark? These idiotic librarians worship it as it sits here covered in filth and grime, ready to clean it up. I just am in love with the animations in this game mode. This is so cool. I'm loving this so much. Oh, look, it's boss time. Unpacking archivist.zip. Applying personality matrices. Cleaning up some temp files. Okay, here we go. Ah, greetings. If you had not gleaned it from the title of my zip file, I am the Archivist. I eagerly await the opportunity to explore your hard drive. Files and directories are my specialty, you see. This is so cool. Look at this. So there's like archive papers, but they're also glowing with 1s and 0s. Oh, this is the best. Okay, we got some gravestones, tombstones, and we also have librarians. Oh God. They have Death Touch, or rather Dead Bite. When a card bearing this sigil perishes, select a file. Place damage on the scales according to the file's size. Wait, what? What do they mean by select a file? Does it mean select a card? I am unsure what this is going to, what exactly this is going to, it can't instantly kill me, right? I'm thinking like, could they put this on the tombstone and all of a sudden I'm putting a tombstone on the other side of the scale to kill me instantly? I don't know, man. This is weird. I guess I'm going to play an empty vessel to block one of these guys and save myself some face damage. Listen to this music. Okay, so there's another wave of librarians right after this. We're gonna find out soon enough, I guess, what these librarians are gonna do when they die. Like, if it instantly kills us, I guess it instantly kills us. I don't know. Do I need to use one of my items right now? Like, I don't know. I do not know. I'm gonna draw from my deck. There's Sonya. Sonya is a risky card to be playing here, but she might actually be very good against with these double tombstones. I'm just gonna put a gift bot into play, and we're gonna see what happens when this librarian dies here. Because I gotta see what this file. What does it mean to attach itself to a file? Oh, I should have inquired sooner. You will need to grant me access to your hard drive. Would you please acquiesce? I assure you, no harm will come of it. This is just like every the terms and conditions whenever you install some new program. It's like 30 pages long and nobody ever reads it. Just agree to it. Just allow me to search all your personal data. Everything will be fine. No, it actually does give us a yes, no. What the fuck? Grant inscription.exe permission to access your hard drive. What the fuck? I think we have to do this, don't we? Could I actually... Oh, look at that. Oh my god, both options are yes. That's so funny. Here comes your actual files. I hope no one is watching. The stupid troll face whenever that pops up. Now, do recommend an exemplary file to me. And do take into account its size, its magnitude, its bulk. I assume we are talking about... Okay, so it sounds like I'm gonna have to pick a card from my deck, and the health of the card is going to determine how much you tilt the scales. What the hell? Oh my god. I think this is actually looking at my computer. Because these are the hard drives on my computer. What the fuck? I thought this was just a little joke. I thought we were going to be like looking in my deck. What the fuck? Okay. I need to remember. I'm not sure that I want to be displaying the contents of my personal computer on the internet for folks. So you'll excuse me if there is anything here that ends up getting blurred out in post. If I have to do any of my own personal censoring here, is it actually going to show the files on my hard drive when I click on one of these? I suppose. This is so bizarre. What the fuck? Okay, well, I want to pick a really small file. Where would I get the smallest possible file from? It actually is, it's actually showing me the contents of my hard drive. This is wild. What the actual hell? Bro, okay. Is there something really small inside of my FFmpeg installation that can work? The FFmpeg .exe, dude, it actually tells me the date created. Oh my god. All right, these things are these really all 127 megabytes? Okay, I'm actually going to I'm gonna look actually on Windows here for a moment, and I'm gonna see, is this actually, if I go to C drive and I go to FFmpeg, those are actually 127 megabytes. I didn't realize those were all exactly the same size. That's pretty funny. What? I don't know if that's good. Like, is that the kind of file that I want to be choosing here? What is Apache? I don't even know what this is. What did I install here? Okay, these look more promising because this is like a license file for I honestly don't know what Apache Ant is. I must have installed this. I don't even know. I don't even know when I installed that. But you've got, oh, there's even a README here that's like 4K. Like, this is the one that I would want to pick, right? This is like the smallest possible file that we're going to get probably looking through here. And also, I don't want to be poking around the other contents of my hard drive. Necessarily not remembering what's in there. What the fuck? Okay, this is wild, man. We're picking this README. I hope 4K is small enough it's not going to get me killed. Wait a minute. That put it on your side? I thought for sure we were putting it on my side. Okay, all right, now I know better. Now I know better because, hey, if we're putting this on your side, then holy shit, I'm gonna pick like, I mean, the video files for this, that's what we're gonna choose. The video files, while I'm recording this, are like humongous. That's what we're gonna do here. Okay, so lesson learned. Apparently that 4K readme is only worth a single point of damage. So good. And then we took the damage from the librarian. Okay, so now we are 3 off lethal still. We have a gift bot that's blocking this one librarian. There's going to be a librarian that comes and replaces you. But now I know that if I kill a librarian, I can actually like do a bunch of damage to you. So now maybe I want to play this exoskeleton or Sonya. Actually, Sonya's perfect, right? Because now I put Sonya here and that kills... No, I'd want to put Sonya here so I do a little bit of face damage. I need to do some face damage because my gift bot... Oh, look, my gift bot's like cracked. I don't think I saw that before, but there's like a dent in the middle of the floppy disk to show that it's taking damage. I want to play Sonya behind the tombstone. That's what we're going to do. But I need to draw from my deck first. A shield latcher could come in handy. But I'm going to play Sonya here, and that's going to kill another librarian and do some face damage. Right? And now that I maybe know what we're doing... Okay, again, do choose a file. Its file size will be paramount. Okay, so if it's going on your side... Or sorry, yeah, it's going to tilt toward your end of the scale. Well, what I want to do then is I want to pick, like... I can't pick this video file because it's not done recording yet from OBS. But what I can do, you guys will get to see a little bit of behind the scenes here. My hard disk that has my my files, my temporary video files when I'm editing them in DaVinci Resolve. Well, they go into this folder, and I can scroll all the way down to the bottom maybe to find. I think this is one from my last recording session where I was, yeah, 56 gigs. That's gotta be pretty good, right? Would that instantly kill you? If 4 kilobytes was 1 pip of damage, what could 56 gigs mean? Also, I hope this is not going on my side of the board. Okay, that's what we're doing. Let's go. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're doing this the right way. Okay. My word, this file, it is, I may say, it is colossal. I love that we're actually using, I mean, if I wasn't recording any of my content for YouTube, I'm sure I would still have some massive files somewhere on my computer that I could put in here, but it just helps. It just helps that I, you know, happen to be recording content for YouTube. And video files are massive. So bravo. I feel very accomplished. We almost killed you simply from that. Okay. I got a busted 3D printer. Which is a 03 that does what again? Vessel printer. Once a card bearing this sigil is struck, draw a card from your empty vessel pile. Oh. So they have to hit this thing. Okay. So I probably want to play that, but I feel like we're almost killing you, aren't we? Unless there's a second phase. But I think we're probably going to be killing you. I am going to draw... I am going to go ahead and draw from my empty vessel pile. Because I want to be able to play 2 minions this turn. I want to play the busted 3D printer... I mean, there's just infinite librarians coming down the pike. So I'm going to put a librarian here. Sorry, the busted printer over here on the end. And I'm going to put an empty vessel here. Just to soak base damage. But I think we win. Or at the very least, we push to the next phase. Once again, we select a file. Recall that its vastness is your object. I think we know now what we're doing. I know now what I'm doing. Can I pick the same file? Oh, it's not gonna let me pick the same file. But of course, I have other video files that are also pretty massive. So we just pick another one of these. Magnificent. It is gargantuan. So we win. We select another file. Is that because we killed a second librarian there? This one, however, is very special. Choose a file that is dearest to your heart, and one that shows age. Oh my God. So you have to pick one that's like as old as possible. The one that's been on your hard drive the longest. Oh my God. Okay. Like this. So, okay. So now I might be getting into some of my personal files here. So I may not be able to fully show all of this on camera. We'll see exactly what. I think I want to be looking on my D drive. But I'm not sure. So give me just a moment here. I'm going to do some digging and we're going to find a file that is as old as we can possibly get, but I also don't want to be showing every single file from my hard drives on the video here. So give me just a moment to find one that is safe to display for the world. Okay, I think I might have found the perfect thing, because it turns out that I still do have some Hearthstone folders in here back from 2014. And there are, like, I guess these must have been from maybe the Hearthstone deck tracker, some crashes that happened, or maybe Hearthstone itself. But there are like some error logs and stuff in here. And so, you know, 2014, that's got to be old enough to, I don't think I have many files on here that are actually older than that on this particular PC. So I think this is about as good as we're going to do if we want something that has maximal age. So we're going to take, we're going to use an error log from Hearthstone. Would that actually crash Inscryption, bringing in some file related to a different card game? Let's see how this, let's see how it reacts to this. This is, it is so hilarious that we're doing this. I love it. Now, let us place that file in a card. You didn't choose a file that was too dear, did you? Or if this card dies, I will delete the file from your disk? Wait, what the fuck? Are you serious? I mean, it's just an error log from Hearthstone that I didn't even remember was still there, so it might as well have been already deleted from my hard drive. But what? I did not realize that this was the kind of permissions that I was granting to Inscryption, to actually delete shit from my hard drive. Please do not tempt me. I am completely serious. Shall we see? So he's not joking. Shall we see what that looks like? Error.log. It took the file name. This file is most ancient indeed. It turned it into a 2-mana 4/4 though. It has seen things. I guess you could say that. It is an error log. It's seen some things. A stat line of 4/4 is only appropriate for an august file such as this. Wow. Oh shit, you put trees in front of me. Well, that's actually good. Sonya wants to hide behind a tree. Perfect. The empty vessel, though, on the other hand, well, we'll see. Oh, we're facing exoskeletons. Okay. We reset the... Okay. This is so cool, man. This game is awesome. This game is awesome. Did we reset the energy counter? No, we're still on turn 5 here. Okay. So Shield Latcher seems like a pretty good thing to put in front of our exoskeleton over here. And maybe I just throw down my error log as well. Because I could give the error log... Oh, that's what I could do. I could give it Divine Shield. That's probably best. Yeah, let's draw from our deck here. Energy Bot. Theoretically, that would let me play 3 things this turn. However, I would be... It doesn't really make that much sense because we're already going to be at 6 mana next turn. I'm just going to save the Energy Bot. I don't need to play it here. I will play the shield latcher on the far left, and I'll play error log right here. This should be fine. And we put this on the error log, so it doesn't take any damage from the exoskeleton. Except... did it actually take damage? I'm so confused. Did it actually take damage? Like, isn't this supposed to go away? Oh, no, it did, right? It gave it the Divine Shield, and the Divine Shield went away. That's what happened. Okay, it puts the Divine Shield animation on it. Okay, we're just winning by a lot. So I don't think I play anything else, because maybe there's another phase here that I don't know about. I will draw from my deck. And then I will just pass the turn, because that's 10 face damage. That's more than enough. I'm not that greedy. Let's go. I thought I had you. Oh, well. This guy thinking he was going to hack into my hard drive and that was going to give him the win. What the hell? You've made a few correct deck building decisions, I guess. And you're lucky. Oh, yeah. Always blame RNG. When in doubt, blame RNG. Alrighty. That is rank and file. Defeat the Archivist. Our second. Oh my god, look at that. Our second Uberbot that has been dealt a blow. And I think that's a good place for us to wrap up this installment of Inscryption. Our last save is 12 seconds ago. We will receive the spoils of our victory next time. Thank you all for hanging out with me to the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, please do consider doing the YouTube thing and hitting those buttons down below. I am having a blast with this freaking video game, even though it's hacking into my personal files and I feel a little bit intruded upon. But with that out of the way, though, we have two of our Uberbots down and 2 to go, it would seem. And this is just so cool, the way that this game mode is playing out. And who knows, there may be some more additional things to find around the room as well. We will do some exploring and see where things go next time. Thank you all very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.